Oh dear, that one really hurts. Queensland Maroons have won their second State of Origin series in the past 3 years. A complete turnaround considering this was New South Wales' golden period. We came into this game thinking that we should have won 5 in a row. And personally, as a Blues fans, I still think that coming into this game, I was complacent. I won't lie, I didn't say it out loud to anyone, but I gave Queensland no chance without Cameron Munster. But they find a way, those Maroons boys. Unfortunately, I said in my preview, I thought Teddy and Cleary would cement themselves as Blues greats. Oh dear, Cleary, can't blame him. We tried something new. Goes back to the fact, it was my biggest concern is the fact that even the Latrell pulling himself out, that we didn't go him or Jack White at right centre. Yes, it's great in hindsight, and I have flipped a lot with Freddie. I've changed my mind on him a lot, but the fact is now, we should have won all these Origin series, and the fact we've only won 3 out of 5. Queensland were without Munster, and yes, we were without Turbo and Latrell, our 2 best players from last season, 2 of our best players of all time, but that doesn't change the fact this was a pretty poor performance. Credit to Queensland. Paddy Carrigan, would he have been my choice for the Wally Lewis medal? No, but damn, he had a great series, played 80 minutes tonight as well, led from the front. One of the best Origin games I've seen. So many concussions early on, such a physical battle. Basically, you thought Queensland were dominating early. New South Wales came back. You thought, oh, things could get ugly here. But then Queensland fought back into it. The punch return. Matt Burton and Dane Gagai doing a bit of Glenn Stewart versus Adam Blair. Both getting sin bins, so it didn't really matter. But in the end, Queensland get the job done. And look, I won't lie. Video planned for tomorrow about the Australian halfback debate. I'm going to have to go and reassess it because DCE, while he won't get the credit he deserves because he is the scapegoat for Queensland, was absolutely phenomenal tonight. I won't lie, usually when Cherry plays Origin, even as a Blues fan, I'm sitting there hoping he has good touches, but by the end of the game, I was hoping we'd take his head off because he was killing us with his kicking game. I said that he and Ponga and Grant would have to outplay their opposing players in the spine, and that is exactly what they did. DCA outplayed Cleary, who I still think wasn't too bad. Kalen Ponga, what a performance. Where has this been for Newcastle? Talk about a player who is almost underrated at this point, but same with Jerome Luai. Look, New South Wales, it's disappointing, but they weren't awful. Yes, they were poor. Yes, Stephen Crichton had a few bad lapses. Yes, Talakai had a few too many errors. Jacob Saifidi, though, he's earned himself a Blues recall if it happens. The only really positive, even though there isn't one, is that it makes it a hell of a lot easier to change the team and bring Turbo and Latrell back in for the next series. But it's heartbreaking because we suffered through that 8 in a row. This is our time to shine. We should be sitting here winning 5 series in a row. That 2020 was worse than this one, but they didn't have Cameron Munster. And yes, Tommy Dearden played well, but look what we did in Game 2. The Suncorp factor. Damn. Jesus, that thing is a hoodoo. That is worth all the points in the world. Good to see Ben Hunt get his moment. That was such a good match tonight. Man of the match, you'd probably go Kalen Ponga. It was either him or Ben Hunt. I think one of them probably should have gotten the Wally, to be honest. Or DCE. Like, I know the 3 of them didn't have a great game too, but Paddy Carrigan. What fair play to Paddy. Don't know, he might be the first forward to win the Wally, at least in a long time. Oh, I'm trying to give a proper review here, but I sort of ditched me notes because I'm just devoed. That sucked. Time to move on. If anything, this just makes Penrith winning the comp pretty much more guaranteed because those boys are going to be fired up. I mean, poor Jerome Luai still isn't touching Origin last year and missed Game 3. Anyway, back to the drawing board. Queensland, Origin. I think it's safe to say the Blues will never dominate unless we can bloody jab Turbo and Latrell so they never injure their hamstrings again. But Queensland answered a lot of questions. KP, DCE, Ben Hunt. I think they're here to stay for the Maroons. Any questions about them got put to bed. It will forever be a 50-50 contest because the Blues, unfortunately, just don't get it like Queensland do. Guys, what an incredible Origin series. If you were telling me at the start of the season that Queensland were going to win in this fashion, I don't think anyone would have believed you except the diehards. And even the betting, Queensland, $3.20 head-to-head. It was ridiculous. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please smash that like button. Again, a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed for us hitting 3,000. Leave your comments on tonight's game below. Who is your man of the match? Who did you think deserved the Wally Lewis medal?